Okay. Go on my new Beta Xtrainer. First little byway of the day. First one I've done on this bike. So let's see how it goes. New convert to two-stroke. So be interesting to see. Extremely slippery because it's been raining literally all weekend. Well, all last night anyway, and most of today. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. The first one done with very little dramas. First thing I notice is the clutch is better. Definitely miles better actually. The other thing, of course, I'm coming from KTM 4-strokes, and of course there's not much. Well, there isn't any engine braking, so you got to use your brakes a bit more. So that's a little bit of a difference. But plus the engine just I don't know. Sounds like it's misfiring all the time. But there's plenty of power there when you open it up. So, but it was such a long time ago since I've had a two-stroke. I can't really compare it. The last two-stroke I had was a Suzuki ER185, and it was so long ago. I cannot remember how it felt or anything like that. So effectively, this is absolutely brand new for me. But I've still got the free ride back in the shed, although it is on eBay, and I suspect it will be gone by tonight. I thought, well, I better come out and do a good few lanes with it, because I can always stop the eBay sale if I'm not happy with it. But so far, it feels alright. A little bit weird, but feels okay. I do like the suspension, and I do like the clutch is better for sure, and the brakes are just streets ahead of the free ride. So it's positive at the moment. It's just whether I can get on with this two-stroke power plant. I just had to stop to let a horse come by, and she started back up again straight away, so it's another positive. Checking out the old bark busters there. Of course, these are sort of my local trails, It's ones I know fairly well, but this time of the year they're very well overgrown. Right, yeah, this way today. And this one is part tarmacked. Right. There we go, riding in the middle. I think maybe the bars might have to go a little bit further forward. Won't splash through the water too much because I've no idea what this is like in water. The spark plug didn't look as well protected to me. It's quite nice just bimbling along though. And the suspension is, well, I like it anyway. I'm not so sure your hardcore fellas would like it, but oh, DPP delivering on a Sunday. That's new. Sunday afternoon. Right, next overgrown beauty. Here we go. You hear funny noises. As you can see, this one doesn't get too much use. Right, and you get a fair bit of water down there as well. which I don't know how deep is. Yeah. It's not normally that deep. I'm just riding like a pussy. Bark busters are okay. Whew. That was definitely a new to bike pucker time. But let's clean the lens a minute. Ooh. I'm not displeased with that, that's alright. I mean, it's as controllable down the bottom as what the free ride was. A bit more clutch action. Oh. No, we didn't want to do that, did we? Well, that was alright. You have to forgive me, I'm riding like a knobber because I don't know what it'll do. Free ride, I knew pretty much what it was going to do for all eventualities. Well, most eventualities anyway. Oh, I bet that's bad in there. I don't think I'm going to even think about that. Oh, blimey, they've been chewing it up in there. If the 4x4s or the farmer's been in there, that'll be quite deep. Well, another one done. And as far as I can see, doing a good job. Right then, here we go, next one. Tell you what, I'm getting warm. Bollocks. First impression of the tyres as well, it seems to be really good. Cannot see where the tyres are going. That's all right. Just trying to be gentle with her because running her in. Ooh. Can see a trials back tyre. That's this morning because, well, in fact, that's been in the last hour because it's rained heavily, so those prints they're fresh. There's some golden tyre ones on them now. Ooh. Yeah, 2 bikes by the looks of it. Yeah, I think bars have got to go slightly forward, not quite comfortable. Mind you saying that, I haven't ridden in a while, so might be something to do with it. Here we go, next one. So far, it's all gravy. Oh, the dreaded sniffs are back. So I'm hot, I might have to take this balaclava off. Woohoo, rabbits on the run. Widowmaker there. Another one. That's the only thing you've got to watch on these lanes. They're such old lanes. And the trees either side are really old. We'll do some high winds later, so that will make this interesting. I hate doing these narrow bloody ruts, especially when they're wet and muddy like this. Yeah, I think I might need bar risers, you know. Back end keeps sliding round. It's on a bit of a slope there, going from right to left, or the other way. Aha. I think that's a through the middle job. Stay there, that's it. Job done. Right. Bit of an outside view rather than this POV view. So far I'm about 4 trails into it, and it feels fine. I've got used to the engine characteristics again, and it's feeling, well, it feels good, if not really well balanced. The only thing that I might have to do is I might have to put some bar risers in, but that's for me because my back's a bit iffy. But apart from that, no, it's been absolutely brilliant. I noticed that the valves, the tyre valves, oh no, they look alright. I thought they'd moved slightly, but they haven't. I'm running, or the back one has slightly, I think. I'm running 15 psi front and back, just purely because they've got tubes in. The plan is to use tubeless front and back, so I can take advantage of the low pressures, which is going to be great for the winter. As you can see by the stickers on it, I got it from Bike Tech at near Trowbridge. Great guy, did everything he needed to do to get me the bike as quickly as possible, although I'd had to wait nearly 3 months for it, but that wasn't his fault. That was purely down to supply and demand. And so far, so good. So it's getting the big thumbs up. And positives are, so far, just to recap, it beautifully balanced. Engine's absolutely lovely at low speed, and the suspension is nice and plush, and generally just a great bit of kit. So very pleased indeed. So onwards we're going to go. I think I'm going to take my balaclava off first because I'm sweating nads off. And that's it for now. Right, extras that I've put on. Just I haven't done the tank bag yet. I've got the the tail pack. I've got that at home to put on. Just didn't really have time. So I have got the Krieger haul loop. Okay. Which is a great haul loop. I've got the Fastway handguards, seem to be great. They're a bit of a faff to fit, but they seem to be great. I've got the rag guards, which I can't remember what make they are at the moment, but they seems to be a real faff to fit, but you know, they're good quality stuff. And they've got the Xtrainer logo etched into them, which is nice. I've got the carbon fibre exhaust guard, and well, my mobile phone holder, which is my GPS holder, which is vital for the type of trail riding that I do, because they're hidden away. And this is the Fastways Mark II, which replaces the top of the handlebar holder with their own, and that bolts into that and then into the end of the bars, and they seem to be good quality. Obviously I haven't binned it yet, so I don't know. That's it really. I can't think of anything more. I've put my charger point on, but that's simple stuff, and that's it. Right, let's get this balaclava off and then onward we go. So, next one. Oh, I'd love to do that. Not allowed though. Thank you. what I'm riding on is actually the byway. So I'm not riding on the verge for no reason. It goes down here. This can be tricky down here. You're better off staying in the rut. That's what you need. Good ground clearance, because the ruts can be bloody deep. Rain stop play with the combine. Oh, that's the way through there. I think we better be going through there today. Path least travelled and all that. Whatever that means, God knows. Never heard it, but oh, blimey. Thank you. I might have to get some boots with a bit more. Oh, that's a squirrel. What's he doing away from the trees? I don't chase him further away from his trees. That's it. He's a long way out from his trees. Oh, some blood back in my hand. I'm gripping on a bit too tight, I haven't ridden for a bit. So far so good though. Oh, I didn't work the camera. Not that much exciting's happening in mine, but if I'm gonna fall off, it'll be on this one. As I said 1,000 times before, it's got a load of crossover ruts and you just can't see where they cross. I managed to get out there. I suppose I'm in the middle, it's not too bad. But, oh yeah, that's all right. Good off the bottom this. Just that little bit taller than the free ride. This is where my brother went over. And that's where I nearly went over. That was nearly first Xtrainer down. Yep. It's got my attention. That's it. Right, this is pretty much a straight rut, yeah. Right, now our first gate opening exercise. So it opens out, that one. So park him there. There she be. That's a good shot, actually. That might be worthy of a oh dear. that's a good look. Yeah, so far I'm liking very much indeed. Not so sure it's going to be so great cleaning it, but all those pipes and carburetors and shit in there. Not so just straightforward as the old fuel injection. Right, let's crack on. Yeah, I quite like the tyres as well, they're alright. Keep to the trail. Doesn't seem to scare sheep like the other one did. The orange one seemed to... The sheep were running for their lives. I know what it is, they think it's somebody else. It's one of the downsides of trail riding in the UK, gates. But we have trails still open, which is a bonus. And thanks to a lot of people that do a lot of work that you don't see. Oh, smoky. I think the reason it's smoking a bit is it's had a bit of extra two-stroke added to it. For its first tank full, I think. There are some larger whoops in here that you've got to be a bit careful of. We're not going fast enough for them to be of a bother. What I need to do now, get my riding fitness back up again. And get her up St. Catherine's Hill. Nice. Be a bit careful because you spook a cow, knocks you off, then treads all over your bike or you. That could be deemed as a bad day. Might fix me back though, permanently. This trail used to be really good until it was subject to the black blight. It almost looks like they tarmacked it now. Last gate of the day, thank God. When I first did this trail, all the way up through there, it was like these huge veiny tree roots going across. You know, some of them sort of like 6 inches tall. And this was all sort of like a quagmire of mud. It was absolutely brilliant. A muppet here decides to take a KLE 500. A heavy, horrible beast of a thing up here. Yeah, I picked that up several times. And 218 kilos, it was no joke. I literally almost couldn't pick it up. But I mean, you'd make it along here and anything now. But again, it's been subjected to the black blight, which effectively turns it into a tarmac road. But in time, they'll come back to us. Then they'll stick a TRO on them. Nice. Ooh. That's what you call a challenge. I know, it looks fast, but honestly I'm not. And even the squirrel can outrun me. Right. Right, here we go, Nemesis. Every bike I've had, I've fallen off on this one. And I got halfway up on the KLE 500 and then had to bail out and ride round the farmers. There's like a track that I'm assuming belongs to the farmer. So I ended up bailing out and riding there. Cool. Narrow ruts again. Oh, there's a fall before action up here. Oh right, that's why. Get into the fields. Yeah, it seems to behave beautifully off-road, but it's not so great on-road, mind. It's hard to maintain the speed and its motor's coughing and flapping all the time. But that's, I'm assuming, a two-stroke trait. I can't remember if my ER used to do it or not. But as soon as you touch throttle, it's off like a scolded cat. Come on, you f***ing dope. Oh, there seems to be a lot of squirrel action today. Oh. I do like this byway. Yeah, and I call that one my nemesis because although it's pretty easy to be honest, but I went through a spell of not being able to get up there without falling off. Admittedly, I was on the wrong tool at the time, but it's like anything, practice makes perfect, and once I've been riding for a bit, generally managed to get up it without too much bother. Although saying that, take your mind off it and you're off. And watch these, because you get crazy. These are military access roads, and you get crazy squaddies flying down them in their private cars. Oh, fuel. Good job we're on our way home then. Just hit reserve. Gentle saunter back home.